back to the English Premier League, and international break is finally coming to an end. Finally.
Say finally.
I honestly don't like international break.
Me too.
Especially when it might end up breaking your heart.
But it gives me, like, in some situations when you have players like Palmer on injury that they have some time to recover.
Oh, yeah.
It gives you some joy.
But then you can also have
Like
your player
Arsenal's-
going. Why is international break? I'm not coming back.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to Arsenal's future without someone.
Oh my days. Oh
But
my
yeah,
days.
I don't know. International break sometimes can be, But if we're looking to, if it's just like World Cup qualifiers, this can be exciting.
Yeah.
But sometimes when it's like 2 years away
Friendlies.
from the World Cup, just so many friendlies, it
Yeah.
can really get annoying, and you just want the season to start back up. But yeah, back to Arsenal.
Arsenal. Oh wait, before we get into that, just to remind the guys, this is the After 90 podcast here. It's Ibrahim here.
It's Mari here.
It's Prince here.
Before we forget to introduce ourselves again.
Yeah, sometimes this discussion just gets really interesting. But yeah, we're your favorite soccer podcast,
On the
and
internet.
we're always going to be here every week to talk about what's going on in the world of football/soccer, wherever you are. We don't discriminate here. And then we'll discuss the Premier League, Nigerian national team, and just basically what goes on in the world of football at this point in time. So if you like football, you're a Manchester United fan, Chelsea fan, Arsenal fan. I'm sorry if you're an Arsenal fan.
You said Man U first again.
Don't mind him. Just speaking. Go according to the table. I think that's only fair. If we're going to list them, if you're an Arsenal
if you're a Bournemouth fan, Crystal Palace fan.
Sunderland fan, like literally, let's
If you're a football fan in general,
just be opening your mouth.
just like, subscribe, and come back every week, and we'll be here to, give you what's good and trending. So yeah, back to the topic of discussion: Arsenal and their title charge. Might have hit, because you guys are on top.
You're
Thank
top
you.
now.
Thank
You're top. Like,
If you're on top, everybody has to talk about you first.
Fair enough.
So yeah,
every time Arsenal is on top, everybody's talking about them.
we know your defense has been the reason why you're where you are
Yes,
right
sir.
now on top. Well, your defense might have taken a little hit.
A little hit.
A little hit.
It's not a letter, it's a big one. I can't even lie. Like
Gabriel.
as I saw Gabriel injured, I almost felt injured myself. Like
Even like Gabriel, take my leg.
take my leg, bro. Take my leg.
Even
Where's
though
my-
I felt it,
Bro,
like
like,
I
take
said
my
no.
leg.
Come and use my leg and
Because
play
I
a
know last season when he got
bag.
injured too, it affected you guys. Gabriel got injured last season too, right?
Yeah, towards was it Gabriel or Saliba? I think at some point both the 2 seasons ago was Saliba. And we dropped points.
Yeah.
Last season too was Gabriel. too.
I drop points too.
Drop points
So this season is Gabriel.
Would you give him your legs if you could?
If I could, guys, come and take it. Come and take it.
You have
Come and
league
play,
on
bro.
Sunday.
Forget those guys.
But yeah, do you think how bad do you think it's going to affect the title charge, especially given that Man City is coming?
Man City, obviously,
City's coming.
Man City is always a rushing trade. It's not nice to want to draw points against now, especially, right?
Worst time.
However, I don't know. I'm not too worried with Tottenham game week 12 and Bayern in the Champions League. Let me tell you why.
Stop there.
Tottenham has not won at the Emirates since 2011. Someone can fact check that. We didn't really have Gabriel then, right? If you even see Tottenham's games, they are not they drew against Manchester United. They are not the.
It doesn't take a lot.
It's not a lot. They're not. I don't think they will. We might concede against them, but I don't think we are losing that match against Tottenham.
What of the
Even
next
without
Premier League
Gabriel.
game after that?
Chelsea. Well, we need to see how bad Gabriel's injury is.
Okay.
Hopefully he's back for the Chelsea game.
I don't think
right.
so.
If not, again, Chelsea is not an unwinnable side.
Remember.
Chelsea is winnable.
Got on camera.
After all of this, Bayern is the biggest threat, and honestly, with the amount of points we already have in the Champions League, if we lose against Bayern, I don't like the goal of the Champions League right now is not to finish first.
Yeah,
it's to finish
just
top
top
8.
9.
Right? In the Premier League, that's why you need to maintain your position and maintain your finish top 8, wherever. This year, everybody goes. Liverpool finished first last time, got knocked out. One of like their first knockout game, right?
Yeah,
so we can afford to lose. Obviously, I genuinely believe mentally, psychologically, we beat Bayern. It would be a huge boost. Like mentally in our game, like okay, we just come off beating. But obviously, people just say like, okay, beating Bayern is not a cup or it's not a trophy, it's not an award. But there's something it does to you mentally when you beat a stronger side. Bayern have not. I don't think they've lost a game.
I don't think they've lost. Yeah,
they've drawn one game and won the rest. If you go into the Champions League and you beat a team like that, it does something for your morale. Arsenal, yes, we've lost one game. Drawn 2? Yeah.
Two. Lost one.
Drawn 2. Like, you know, at this time, Bayern has better.
And unbeaten in the champs.
We're both unbeaten in the champs.
In my opinion, if I was an Arsenal fan, I would even want Arsenal to get out of the Champions League as soon as possible.
And focus on the
especially
Prem.
going towards the end of the season. Like, I know winning the Champions League, Arsenal's never won a European trophy, but there's bigger fish to fry right now, which is the Premier League.
The Premier League, yeah.
And I think Champions League is just a distraction. It's a big distraction, especially if you don't have the squad depth. And now Gabriel is out.
So many
you don't
injuries.
Know how long is going
Odegaard too.
Is going to
Odegaard, Noni, Gyökeres has a knock. Martinelli had it. At least I don't know. They'll probably both be back after the break. After the break, who again? I think that's about it.
White is not injured.
White is still half and half.
Yeah,
it's not. I'm scared when he plays full 90 minutes. I'm like, this guy getting injured again. He has a knee issue that he's still somewhat managing. But our squad depth are so deep, it's so shallow right now.
Yeah, because all the games are coming. Games are coming in thick and fast, and then if you don't have the squad depth to match it, especially when you want to win the Premier League, you just need to focus on the Premier League every weekend.
Every game week.
We just looking towards the weekend. Not we have to go midweek, and sometimes that affects your momentum because you can be in such a good run in the league, and then you lose against a Bayern midweek, and then you're exposed. It's like so these guys are not invincible. They can actually be beaten. So I think
or an injury or something.
An injury or something. So generally, I just feel like, but I don't.
But it'll be an interesting opportunity to also see, like, okay, Arsenal's defense is not just Saliba and Gabriel. Let's see what Mosquera can do. Let's see. Well, it's just Mosquera that's going to sub in for him, right? I'm interested to see. It's a big opportunity, big stage. If he can maintain that momentum, then we just have a whole lot more confidence that our squad is not just deep in terms of numbers, but in terms of quality as well. Do you see what I'm saying?
I think these are the times where, some Arsenal fans will begin to look at the manager, whereas, okay, we know you have a style of football that works. We know you know how to put a team together. But when, we run into these scenarios where we're not 100%, how can you manage the team?
Yeah.
So do you think if Arteta doesn't get it done this season, would you call it the end of the project? It might be too early to call, but would you say it's the end of the project?
If we don't win it this season, I don't even know when again we can win it or when again we should win it, because all our previous issues, okay, squad depth we didn't have, now we have. Striker we didn't have, now we have. What again is missing?
Yeah.
Liverpool is not even playing the most fantastic football. Man City, sure, they're on top of their game, but you can't have an easy Premier League win. Every season has to have its contenders, its challenges, its ups and downs. So, like, Arteta, what do you now bring to the table to prove that you're a manager worth coaching a team to carry the Premier League, right? Honestly, we have to do this. Something, Champions League or Premier League. Every Arsenal fan, I'm sure they will prefer the Premier League over the Champions League.
Yeah.
But one of them has to fall through.
Yeah.
If both of them can fall through, amazing. Like silverware, FA Cup coming, all this. No, bro, I need a league.
So wait, Arsenal fans would not mind losing the Premier League and winning Champions League this season?
We wouldn't mind, but would prefer to win the Premier League at the expense of winning the Champions League.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I think the Premier League has more prestige.
It just has more.
I think for Arsenal, because they've been trying to win it for like 3 years now.
We've come so, like, the Champions League
keep coming close.
We keep coming close. Like second. Champions League, we got knocked out quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
And 2 seasons ago was Madrid.
Nobody
was
really
semifinals.
rates champs so much. anymore.
Yeah, I think
Champs
After
is-
City won it.
Champs is heavy for like the PSG, the Bayern, because that's what they really play for. Like the league is practically their back pockets.
Yeah.
Right. And that's another reason why like people say, okay, like, oh no, the Premier League is not the hardest league. But then when Bayern has to come and play Arsenal midweek and go back and play, I don't even know who they're gonna play.
FC
Like even that PSG winning, there are days where like the next game week they'll rest their entire starting 11
and trash the team like 6-0.
and then like and it comes to Champions League and everybody's fully rested. Whereas you have the Man City who has just played Tottenham the other day and has to still come up and pull up against, like, we're playing Tottenham, Bayern, then Chelsea. Come on.
Speaking about like the difficulty of the Premier League, brings me to realize how crazy teams can fall down the ranks in the Premier League once you lose your touch. Take Forest, for example.
Yeah.
Last season, they looked so scary. And then they lost, Wood to injury, Elanga to Spurs.
Nuno Espirito Santos.
And now they look like one of the worst teams in the Premier League.
Yeah, I think Nottingham Forest shot themselves in the foot by sacking Nuno. So I think that's what killed most of their momentum, because even this season they started quite well until Nuno left and everything went down the drain.
I don't even know why there's some teams who don't give grace. Like
I think Nuno was like a fallout with the owner.
with the
Owner. Like I think it was a bad fallout. I own the club. You can't be acting anyhow.
But in my cause, I don't. Who's that new? They got a new coach. Is this
Sean Dyche.
Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
I think with the introduction of Sean Dyche, I don't think they'll go down. Because if you look towards,
Sean Dyche loves the dog fights.
So Dyche is known for keeping. Yeah. But he's not known for winning.
Sean Dyche, Alan Pardew, those guys are ready for the dog fights.
True. And Nuno Espirito Santos too is good at keeping teams up.
Yeah, Nuno will keep you like mid-table.
Mid-table.
You bring in Sean Dyche when
Nuno's doing West Ham, right?
Forest, huh?
Who's West Ham's new manager?
That's Nuno.
Nuno. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah.
And West Ham is kind of back now to their good.
Both of them had a good run of form just before the international break.
break.
So
Yeah.
I don't think those two.
So Dyche is not a top 10.
but he's great
club.
at the dog fights.
Yeah,
he will keep you up.
He'll keep you up. He did it for Everton. He did it for
Especially, I
Burnley.
think once Wood comes back, Forest will pick up because they don't have anybody to look at. for
Igor
goals.
Jesus.
Fair
Igor
enough.
Jesus.
I wonder how they scored 2 goals against United.
It's
United, man. Normal.
Anybody can score 2 goals against United.
Yeah, they have Odoi though. Odoi is a baller.
Odoi is a baller. He's a baller.
I think they will stay up. I think they'll
Nottingham Forest. They'll definitely stay up. If it's Sean Dyche, they will stay up. But about like repeating what they did last season,
no chance.
I think they're playing in the. Are they playing in the intercontinental stuff? Forest.
No, they're playing
Conference.
Europa.
Oh, Europa? I thought it was Conference League. What is
Conference League.
I have to verify that.
Yeah.
I think they're
But-
playing the Europa League.
Yeah. So I don't think they're doing that again this season.
Oh, no.
They're not-
They're in the Europa League.
Playing
Yeah.
Europa.
Yeah, they're playing Europa.
So I don't think they're doing that again this season.
Oh, for sure, you're not qualified. I'm of the opinion, find a way to get yourself out of the Europa League so you don't have to play midweek. and
Midweek.
then survive. Because you're definitely going to get out of the Europa League.
But they
at
have
some
squad
point.
depth. Forest has squad depth. They have good
And
bench.
you're 19th on the table.
But don't look at that night because how many points is 19th? 19th has about.
I think 7.
Between 19th and 13th is like 4
Yes,
points gap.
the table is actually really
It's actually
tight
quite
this season.
tight.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite tight. So
Like-
even looking at our teams like Newcastle, teams like who again is now Aston Villa, are they going to get pulled into that relegation battle?
Relegation
Fulham, if they're not
mix.
careful.
Newcastle, their case really hurts me because I remember when they got the Arab owners and then
And
they
the
signed Trippier and
free
then
money
Just
everywhere.
spraying
money on
money.
players. They were like, I thought they were going to start competing for the title. But
What's happening? Is it the sack?
I think Isak should have stayed.
Yes.
I think they should have found a way.
They had a momentum with his sack.
And they wanted to keep him. They
Wanted to keep
did all
him.
they could, but for some reason, he just wanted
Wanted
go
to
to
leave.
Arsenal.
What do you even see in Liverpool that
He wants to win trophies.
He wants to
he
win
won trophies
trophies.
last season? He won a trophy last
They
season.
won the FA.
Apparently they beat
Cup.
Liverpool in the final
Yeah,
in the FA Cup. He had the trophy last season.
but I don't.
He wants bigger trophies.
He wants bigger trophy.
Newcastle,
It was
his boyhood club. Maybe.
Newcastle is not going to win Premier League anytime soon.
Yeah. No, anytime soon. No,
They're not going to win. They're not going to win Champions League.
But sometimes just being, a town hero?
Well,
Goes
no,
a long
that's
way.
not what everybody's calling. Like they want their career to speak more than they want their career. Because right now, if he's a town hero, he'll only be talked about in Newcastle games. Like when they're doing Newcastle versus whatever, maybe they call him to speak. That's about
Yeah.
it. They'll build a mural for him. But then if he can go to the big stage, like now, Salah is going to be remembered across like top Premier League players. He's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, no doubt about it.
I think as competitive as the Premier League is, the whole channel of players leaving like mid-table teams and lower table teams when they perform well, like the big six, is somewhat affecting the quality of the league. People say, okay, Premier League is not a farmers league, but if you look at the teams that have won it over the last 10 years, you see a lot of teams being repeated
consistently. Yeah.
But every time a team shows some signs of, okay, we can actually start climbing up the table, they just come and take
bite
their
them
best player. Leicester after winning the league, Chelsea stole Kante, Man City
Wiped.
stole Mahrez.
Chelsea still chill.
Yes, Chelsea
Tuchel
stole
really
Chilwell. Man United last season.
I don't know how Vardy stayed at that
Mbeumo
club.
and Konya
So
from Wolves
should-
and-
Is that something that they need to go back to the drawing board and say, hey, like, you need to somewhat protect your players after 2-3 years?
I think
like,
it's more of a
because
they
because even Nottingham business.
for like Brighton, they do it intentionally now. They
just-
trade a player and sell it for 100 million because they know Chelsea will pay.
Yeah, I don't know how the financials work in the Premier League as much because I do watch basketball, and they have like salary caps where you can prevent. Like, see what Liverpool did this season. I just stacked up a super team. How do you have Ekitike and Isak on your team? And some people don't even have
Crazy.
strikers. I think they should start having like caps for like certain teams. Like, you cannot just try to put rules in place to support these lower level teams. to be able to keep
I
their
think
staff
the
there.
lower level teams
How
need a
Arsenal
lot of
just
support.
stole Eze
Yeah.
from Crystal Palace, just like that.
Wolves
Man,
lost Cunha.
Wolves lost Cunha, Brentford lost Mbeumo.
Mbeumo.
Like
Palace-
all their teams
Palace
lost their.
easy.
Mateta might not even stay in Palace for
Yeah,
long.
very
like,
soon.
You know what's funny? For some reason, players like Mateta might end up even staying. Look at Ole Watkins, for example.
I'm surprised he stayed.
Yes.
Still there.
I'm surprised he stayed. I'm
Like,
surprised.
I don't know why Premier League teams don't, like the top teams, would rather go out to outsource for every other position. They will go down the table. But when it comes to strikers, you see like this. Even Christian Wood is still in
Chris Wood,
Nottingham
yeah,
Forest.
true.
I don't know why Premier League teams don't like Premier League strikers.
Strikers. True.
I don't know. Maybe there's beef because they popped them. But no, I honestly think there should be something in place to protect. Because like same thing with I think basketball. Like the lower. I don't know too much basketball, but the lower teams get the first pick in the
Yeah,
draft, for example.
really.
So that's a way to build the lower team, make
The
it a
lower
bit more
team.
competitive. Because if not, you're going to have this thing where the top six are going to remain the top six. The middle table teams and the lower, like, they're just going to stay where they are. Like,
Yeah.
it becomes more of a money thing than a.
Than a-
Look at Man City now. The moment you pump money into them, like,
Yeah.
they're out here winning everything.
And another
like,
thing
what?
is the reputation. And I don't think it's just the league, it's also the players. So these clubs have reputations, and once some of these players, they have in mind the reason why they want to do well is because they want to go to another club, not because they want to win trophies for the current club. Like
That's true.
Isak he apparently had an agreement with Newcastle, according to him, that he was going to leave after a certain time. So the players too. Imagine like a young player just growing up now. The clubs he probably supports are Chelsea, Man U, Arsenal, or something. And when he starts playing in a club like Crystal Palace, his goal is do well and get signed by Arsenal or something like that.
The ones that stay are the ones who've gone to the big six. They can't fit in, and now they have to find themselves in like an
true.
Everton or a Fulham,
Like an
or
Odoi.
like you
Yeah.
know, they've already gone there. There's nothing for them, so
Yeah.
they have to come
True.
back.
True. What's your prediction for Arsenal Spurs? What's your scoreline?
Arsenal Spurs. I think a cool. Shall I be optimistic? 3-1.
3-1
3-1.
to Arsenal.
If Gyökeres is playing, 3-1.
3-1.
3-1 to the Arsenal.
Maybe I'm just being a hater, but I sense an upset. I feel like the title race is about to get very interesting. I feel
Me
like
too.
Arsenal, Spurs will steal a point at Emirates.
If Spurs can stop Arsenal from getting 3 points, then the title race is on.
Yeah, I see an
Because if Chelsea beats Burnley, Man City.
Where Chelsea come from? How did I'm talking about Man City? Where Chelsea come from?
It's all right. alright. It's alright.
No,
it's alright.
speak.
Third
If Chelsea won,
Third position.
Chelsea won.
20 points.
Who's
If we
Chelsea
beat
playing this weekend?
Burnley. If we beat Burnley, we're up 23 points. If Arsenal lose, we're 3 points behind Arsenal. And Arsenal's next game is Chelsea.
This guy's already
Without Gabriel.
This is such a Super Eagle fan. Doing math up. If this person lose,
I'm just saying.
you know, if this person lose and drops 3 points.
This is football analysis. I'm just saying. If Palmer is back after the break,
Okay.
Badiashile is back after the break, and Arsenal lose to Tottenham, the title race is on.
so also our own players won't come back after the break. They will just stay
Without
injured.
Gabriel, their defense has.
Let's see how long.
There's a way. There's a room that's been made in your defense.
Don't forget that
So
the Declan Rice still exists.
Are you calling it a draw?
No. I was just saying Arsenal 2-0. I think Arsenal will beat Sport. I'm saying, but if by any chance Arsenal doesn't win that game, the title race is on.
Yeah.
And not even Chelsea, if City wins, because City has
they will win
22
for
points, right? 20.
I feel like
22.
Newcastle and City can do a 1-1.
No, Newcastle has not been on form. I think they lost last 2-3 games.
No, Man
City will win, except.
But then
Newcastle, for
prior
sure.
to the game week where they played Aston Villa, nobody would have bet that Man City would lose as they lost 1-0.
That's Villa, and Villa is back on form.
Yeah,
I don't think they were on form when they played City,
though.
Newcastle,
Yeah,
no,
too.
not now. The best they can get is a draw, but not at this rate.
Do you think Liverpool will beat not Forest?
Liverpool Forest, yeah. Oh no, wait.
I think
wait.
Liverpool should be able to.
Liverpool
beat
should win
Forest.
that game because they were gaining some momentum before the break too.
Yeah.
Who do you
kinda-
think? Who do you think should be Liverpool's number 9? Isak or Ekitike?
Ekitike.
I mean, Isak on paper, but to current form,
Ekitike,
Yeah.
like
On paper, Isak has.
Isak has to go to the
better
bench, in my
reputation.
opinion.
he has to get to the bench.
So I just give Isak time to come back. Maybe by next half of the season, then I would say Isak if he gets some game time. But Ekitike for now.
All right, guys. That's our prediction for the weekend. How about Man U Everton? What do you think?
Man U,
Man U,
Everton.
Those guys can do like a 2-2.
That sounds like a draw game.
That sounds like a
Hell
draw.
Looks like a
Because
draw game.
I don't know.
Hell,
You
that's
guys,
easy
you guys
3
will
points.
have it,
I think-
and then you lose it.
I think it's a
That's
50-50
easy-
game.
easy
In whose
three
home?
points.
Is it in Old Trafford?
Yeah, it's no trouble.
I think it's a 50-50 game. 50-50 game because Everton has been causing some upsets this season. So 50-50 game.
We're winning that game.
I would say 2-1 to Man U.
2-2. Everton, Man U. Don't
I think it's
really
going to
play
be a sweep, like 3-0 or 4-0.
Okay, nah,
Okay,
yeah.
you're being optimistic.
I don't
You're being
know. This Wonderland.
Actually,
3-0.
Everton.
For some
I've been watching
reason-
Everton this season.
For some reason, I want to see Zex start this weekend. Now that
Shesko is out.
Yeah, I want to see how, because I feel like Zex is so good on his feet. If he's playing with Umbuemo and Konya, I want to see how. That
I think when you fans are getting ahead of themselves, like you,
No, I'm not getting. It's Everton.
everybody say Man U is back. Like you guys,
We're not back.
I've been watching you guys.
No, we're not back,
Like-
but we're coming back. That's how it
Okay,
is, that's how it
so you're going to beat Everton like 3-0 or 4-0.
I think we'll keep it.
You
clean
feel
sheet.
it.
I will
That's
score
how
multiple
same way you
goals.
felt against Forest.
You guys can't keep
I
a
felt
clean sheet.
against
No,
Spurs.
we're not. What all that thing that happened, like coming out of the break and just like going to sleep, will not happen.
Why?
Because we have to. You can't 3 times. Is just terrible. It happens twice, and we're just going to look past it. We'll
Okay.
come out of the break and we'll be very careful about substitutions.
We'll be back next week and we'll ask you
Yeah.
what happened the third time.
Next week we'll be back and we'll see how our predictions went. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's the After 90 podcast. We remain Abraham, Maro, and Prince, and see you guys next week.
All right.